Hi, second graders. Welcome back to Phonics. I hope you had a wonderful February break. We are excited to be back together with you. So this week in Phonics, we are going to revisit something that we learned about in December, and that is suffixes. So if you remember, a suffix is a letter or a group of letters that get added to the end of a base word, and they change the meaning of the base word. So we learned about suffixes like s and es, and ed and ing. And I remember telling you that we're going to learn about some more because there are many more. And this week we're going to learn 3 new suffixes that change the meaning of a base word when they're added to the end. So let's look at our suffixes for this week. The first suffix is ful. Suffix ful says full. And when we add it to the end of a base word, it means full of. So if you think of the word helpful, somebody who's helpful is full of help, right? They're very helpful. They're full of help. The next suffix for this week is suffix less. This says less. When we add suffix less to the end of a base word, it changes the meaning of the base word to mean without. So if we think of the word helpless, somebody who's helpless is without help. Okay, so full and less are kind of like opposites if you think about it like that. And the third suffix for this week is ment. Suffix ment says ment. When we add this suffix to the end of a base word, it usually means the result of. So if you think of a word like shipment that ends in ment, if you get a shipment, you get a delivery. So it's like the result of something being shipped is a shipment. It's just an example. So those are the 3 suffixes for this week. Remember that when we are tapping words with suffixes, we only tap the base word. We don't tap out the suffix. So when you see ment and less and ful, all you have to do is say those suffixes. You don't have to tap them out. So we only tap the base word. We don't tap the suffixes. Okay, let's look at some examples. Our first word is thankful. Thankful. So if I was going to tap out the base word of thankful, I would tap out thank, thankful, right? So I tapped the base word, I read the base word, and then I read the base word with the suffix full. So somebody who's thankful is full of thanks. We are thankful oftentimes in November around Thanksgiving. We're thinking about what we're thankful for, and we are trying to be thankful people giving thanks. Okay, so in this, you'll see I underlined the base word and I circled the suffix. You don't have to worry about looking for glued sounds or bonus letters or marking up any of those things. We're just focusing on underlining that base word, circling the suffix. Okay, let's look at another word. This word is limitless. Let's tap out the base word. Ready? Limit, limitless. Wow. So something that's limitless means without limits. So you might say, your options are limitless. You could do anything. Limitless. Okay. And our third example for today is shipment. Let's tap it out. Ship, shipment, right? So we talked about ment means the result of something. So the result of something being shipped is that you get a shipment, maybe in the mail, maybe it's a package. Super exciting. So we underlined the base word ship, circled the suffix ment. All right, let's try a couple on our own, friends. So here's your first example for today. If I dip my spoon, let's say, into sugar and I have a full spoon of sugar, I would say I have a spoonful of sugar. Let's tap out spoonful. Ready? Spoon, spoon, spoonful. Okay, so I need to write the base word first. I hear that S at the beginning, followed by the P. Ooh, I remember back to my glued sounds. O sometimes says ooh. Spoon, that's my base word. I'm underlining it. And then my suffix full, F-U-L. It only has one L at the end. Spoonful, underlined spoon, circled full. A spoonful of sugar. All right, let's do another example, friends. If you look around me, you might not be able to tell, but I live in an apartment. Apartment. That has the suffix ment at the end. Let's tap that out. Ready? Up, art, apart, apartment. Wow, I can spell that word. Up, R, that's the A-R like in car, T, apart, underline the base word, ment. I hear that suffix M-E-N-T. Apartment. Underlined the base word and circled the suffix. All right, and our last example for today is we're going to think about someone who has no fears. You are super brave. What's a word that I could think of for somebody that has no fears, is without fear? Someone that's without fear, we could say is fearless. You're super brave. You're not scared of anything. Fearless. Let's tap that out. Ready? Ear, fear, fearless. Wow, I hear the F at the beginning. That's F, E, ear. I've seen that vowel team before. Fear. Got the base word. I underlined it. Then I'm going to add my suffix less. Somebody who's without fear, we would say is fearless. Underline the base word and circle the suffix. All right, my friends, thanks for helping me spell those words. I hope you enjoy this week's activities with suffixes, and I'll see you soon for more phonics. Bye, second grade.